Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. This is a little bit different than our usual unboxings. If you're new here, my channel is usually focused on Kindles, e-readers, books, just all things reading and tech. So if this looks a little different, there's a reason, because we have an Apple device here in front of me instead of an e-reader. So I have so many unboxings and different reviews comparing Kindles. This is my Kindle Colorsoft Signature Edition, and I love this device. If you want to go watch all the unboxings and reviews and things like that, I'll leave some links in the playlist, or you can feel free to go just binge watch it on my channel. I also do reading vlogs and things like that, so if any of that sounds good to you, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you are not new, welcome back to another unboxing. If you are someone who has been here for a while, you know that I just deeply love unboxings and I love talking about technology. So the reason we are here today, because I want to see if an iPad mini can become an ultimate e-reader. Now, I made a little post earlier today when I knew this little thing was going to be a possibility, because I have a friend who wants one. So if I don't end up liking it, then she's going to buy it from me. No harm, no foul. But she was nice enough to say, like, yeah, unbox it on your channel, set it all up, see how it looks and all that. And if I like it, I might end up keeping it, but this was a pretty penny, so I'm not so sure, since I am kind of a diehard e-reader fan, as many of you are. I love my Colorsoft so much, and my color, my Kobo Libra color, I should say. So we're going to find out how this is going to go. And I want to see if I can not only use this for Kindle books, but also my audiobooks, NetGalley, because my NetGalley ratio is terrible right now. So I want to see if I can improve my NetGalley ratio, and just use some other apps on here too, like Libby, Hoopla, all that jazz, just because I have been noticing that I really want to catch up on my TBR. My TBR is so incredibly long. And obviously for long reading sessions, nothing is going to beat a Kindle in my eyes, but I'm just very curious, since I have heard from many of you that you actually prefer to read on a little iPad mini. So today we're going to do a little unboxing, do a little setup of some accessories, and then there will be subsequent videos where I talk about whether I like it, showing you how to use it, and maybe using it for a week or something like that. So we'll make sure that we make a little series here. We're really going to get as much out of this as possible, and I want there to be a little time in between videos so that you can kind of leave your opinions, your tips and tricks, and your questions in the comments as well. And then we'll also do a full comparison to the Colorsoft and the Kobo Libra color that I've got charging over there right now. So if you have any thoughts, initial thoughts, questions, opinions, feel free to leave those below. But I thought we might do a satisfying little unboxing of this iPad mini. Now, this one is a Starlight edition, and I think it is the latest iPad mini. If we look at the box, it is quite simple here, and I do enjoy these Apple unboxings because they're just so fun. Like, I love unboxing things. Give this video a thumbs up if you just like unboxing things or watching unboxings, because honestly, it's one of my favorite things. I don't even like want to mess with it because I'm just like, oh, it's so beautiful, but I also want to know what's inside. So let's go ahead and let's unbox. They do have these little pull tabs that make it so easy. Okay. And I think there's one on the bottom. Okay, easy. Put those over there. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see. We have the little film covering it. So when you unbox it, it just looks like this. Their little Apple logo on the back. And it does say iPad mini. That's so cute. If I can get that to focus. And then in here, what else is in the box? A brick. Shocking. There we go. Sorry, that was a bit out of focus. Shocking that they're giving us a brick, because iPhones haven't been coming with these for a while, so Looks like USB-C on there. Nice. And then I'm guessing this is a USB-C to USB-C. Yep, and it looks like it's braided, which is a nice touch, I think. So those are our little inbox accessories. I already have a brick, but it is just nice. I wonder if there's stickers in here too, because sometimes, well, I think they stopped putting the stickers in. Let's just see though. I really want to know. No, I think that's it. We just have a little leaflet and a little like welcome to. No stickers. Really, Apple? What do we think? Do we wish we had stickers, or are they stupid? I don't know. They just added a nice touch. Even if none of us used them in like the early 2000s, they were just, it was fun. All right, now let's move on to our iPad. Put that over there. Now this is one of the most satisfying parts of an unboxing for sure. Really pretty color. It's not quite gold, not quite silver. I think it came in like a purple, a blue. I'm blanking. I think it was just like a space gray, like a dark gray color, but this one seemed like it was just kind of like the most neutral. And this was the one that my friend and I both agreed on. So here we go. So we are going to need to get a matte screen protector because look at that glare. Like you can see my ceiling lights, you can see all this stuff going on, and that is no good for reading, let's be honest. So we are gonna need a matte screen protector. So that's something I'm going to make sure we've got. And then we also need a case for it. And then I'm going to kind of build it out and make sure that we have what we need to install all the different apps and see how they work. So let's go ahead and let's turn this little guy on. Maybe I should install the screen protector before I do that. Oh, too late, too late. Got to open up what I have here. I've got a case. I do have a little stylus. I did not get an Apple Pencil because I didn't know if that would be worth it, and I also didn't know if I'd be keeping it, but oh, cute, our little hello. Okay, we do have, I got this little glass screen protector. Gosh, that's a giant box. And then a little Starlight case to match. So just trying to be trying to give this like the best experience possible, you know? And just right off the bat, let's just check the dimensions. And let me take my little pop socket thing off of my Kindle so we can really get a better comparison here. So if I just set them down next to each other, let me take this box off too. Okay, so the iPad is a little bit bigger than the Kindle Colorsoft. And I don't know why the Kindle Colorsoft is skewing that way. Let me see if I can focus it. There we go. The lighting in here is not my favorite lighting. My camera is also acting weird, so it is what it is. Anyway, so a little bit larger kind of on all sides. Let's see. Oh wait, here's the thing. I'm not used to an iPad. That's so funny because down here, the power switch is there and then this one's up here. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a bigger screen. Let's see how thin it is and how much it weighs. We'll have to actually look at that, but it is pretty thin. With the case on though, it's gonna add a little extra weight. This is kind of crazy though. I am feeling like the iPad might be lighter, or they're really close. We'll have to look up the official weights and maybe I'll even weigh them on a gram scale and see. Let's see what we need to do to turn this on and get it all set up. Let's see. Select, okay, this is it's trying to focus on too many things. Let's just do one thing at a time. All right, select my country or region, United States. Appearance. Okay, what do we want it to be? Text and icons, medium or large? I'm kind of thinking large because I want it to just be as easy to read as possible is kind of what I'm feeling with this. Let's do large for now. I think we can change it later. Okay, quick start. So it's looking for, I'm just gonna set it up without another device because it's not like I want to clone my phone or anything. Okay, I just put in my Wi-Fi information and now it's saying it may take a few minutes to activate your iPad. So we will activate it. Set for myself. Oh, okay, so now the Touch ID thing is up here. All right, so we got my fingerprint in there. Now it's asking me if I want to transfer anything. I honestly don't think I want to transfer anything. I think I just want to start it as new, although it is going to have me sign into my Apple account. Okay, I just got lazy and I decided to do it with my phone, so I'm just going to continue set up on my phone and then I'll come back to this. Okay, so right now what it's doing is it's setting up like random cards and adding them to Apple Pay, which I don't know if I want. We'll see if I want to change that later. Okay, Apple Intelligence. We'll figure this out later as well, but I just want to get to the main page. There's a ton of setup stuff, to be honest, that I wasn't expecting because I have not set up a new iPad in at least 10 years. Like I have not had a new iPad since 2016. So almost 10 years. We're just gonna set up Siri later. Okay, so now it's gonna restore from iCloud and it's just gonna back up from my very old iPad. I don't really even know what's on there, but we'll just let it do its thing. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to open the matte screen protector. So let's go ahead and take a look at that because that's gonna be a big part of making sure that this is a viable e-reader. And obviously, I don't even feel like e-reader is the right word for it, but just something where I can consume all of my books from NetGalley, Libby, Hoopla. We do actually have this library at work and it's a totally different app. And we can win prizes for reading, which is kind of cool. And it counts if we listen to audiobooks through our work library as well. So that's another reason why I want to be able to use this, is because I want to make sure, and by the way, I'll link this below in case you're interested, in case you like a matte screen protector for your phone or your iPad or your Kindles. I'll actually link a bunch of those and you can find them in the descriptions of my videos too. So I think this is going to help it look a lot more paper-like and reduce that glare that looked so bad when I first opened it up. So I'm going to actually take this thing over to a very intensely bright light that I have to stand up near, and I'm going to install this over there and then I'll be right back, just because I think that's going to be easier than doing it right here on camera. Okay, I just put that paper-like matte screen protector on and honestly, it looks so much better already. The glare looks so much better and it did restore things, but I think I'm going to have to like change some things because I honestly just want to make this an entirely new device. Oh my gosh, more Apple Intelligence. Like what more could we possibly be doing here? Oh, okay. All right, now we have all of our apps. So this is a lot. There are a lot of new things on here. So I'm really gonna have to play with this and see, but at least we can kind of see what this looks like. I'll probably have to lock the orientation too, because I wanna kind of keep it that way, but I think I did a pretty good job with the screen protector. There are a few bubbles, but I feel like those usually work themselves out in the first 24 hours. So I'm not super worried about that. But let's take a look at the case that I got for it. I have this one that's Starlight that kind of matches it. And I also got a pink, like a rose gold one. I'm a little more interested in the one that matches it. So let's see. It looks like so much plastic on it. Let's see. We got this little flap thing that comes out. Oh, okay, let's see if we like it before I take that off, because this seems interesting. Okay, there's like a protective layer on the back, but let's just see if we like the case first and then I'll take that off. Okay, really have to pop it in there securely. Oh my goodness, this is a little tight. Is it because of the thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Jeez. Okay, and it also has room for a little stylus right here, or the Apple Pencil for this purpose. I'll just stick a little thing in there, but I don't know. Do we even need this? maybe not. So here's this one. It's kind of like a nice champagne color. What do we think about that? It is cute. Makes it look, it's funny because this actually makes this look so much more silver. Huh, okay. Cute, protected. And here it is next to an iPhone, in case you want to see the comparison. This is an iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is one of the big iPhones, and you can see that for size comparison. And then let me stick the Kindle on the other side, just so you can see the size comparison there next to the phone. So kind of interesting to see those next to it. Definitely, now that it has the case on, it's definitely way bigger than the Colorsoft, and still weighs kind of about the same-ish. But I think this case can do cool things, like you can stand it up and stuff like that. I would probably set it up this way so I could read it, like make it tilt back a little like that, but you can also do this and stand it up so you can see it like that. Pretty cool. It is very cute, I will say. Let's look at the other case just for fun. You guys can vote in the comments and tell me which one you guys like the best. So that was the champagne case. That was case number 1. Now let's open up this one. This one's supposedly rose gold. And this one has just kind of like a frosted layer. This one's like much less intense. Okay, let's try this. Kind of wish this one was that champagne-ish color, but I do like the rose gold. So this one just pops in like that. There's no spot for a little stylus, which is honestly fine with me. And then just hold over. Okay, actually, I might like this one better. What do you guys think? This one is number 2. It's weird how silver it looks from the back, but I like that it's protected. I might like it even more if this detached from here, so it could be like a Kindle case, but for now, it does have a little magnetic closure to kind of make it auto close. Oh, I think I didn't have it in there all the way. This one, we'll have to test its standability as well. Okay, cute, yeah. Oh no. No, it did not. I don't think I had it in there. Okay, it magnets when it's done. There we go. Okay, that was my bad. That was kind of funny though. So there it is standing, and then I'm really flinging it around, huh? I think you can kind of do that, but I might put a little pop socket ring on it and do like a little Kindle moment just to test that out too. So let me know if you guys would like to see that in the comments. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, on all of my Kindles, I put a little pop socket on the side here, or like a little MagSafe ring. And that way I can put my little pop socket that can also become a stand. I'll link this in the description below because I get asked about this literally every day. So maybe I'll do one of those on there. It does seem a little bigger, so I don't know if it'll be a little unwieldy or not, but I kind of am just excited to try it out and get it all customized, get like the reading focus on there. So we'll see what happens. Again, this is just an experiment. It is not replacing my normal Kindle content. My Kindle content and my reading content will always be here to stay. So never fear if you are a Kindle fan. This is not going away. I am still a Kindle girly. I still feel like I am the iJustine of Kindles in my heart, and I appreciate you guys watching all of my videos. So we also have some rumors that there's going to be a basic Colorsoft, like a small Colorsoft coming out in November. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to see any of that, and to make sure you see all of the can my iPad mini become an e-reader. Although a lot of people in that post, they were really concerned about eye strain, battery life. What else? It was mostly eye strain, battery life, price, size, that kind of a deal. So we will explore all of that. Again, let me know if you have any thoughts about this in the comments, if you have experience using an iPad as an e-reader, and just any questions that you have, because I would love to do a little Q&A about it as well and compare it to all of my other devices. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was enjoyable for you, and I'm excited to get this all set up so that way it's ready for you guys, and I will show you all of my customizations. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.